Hey everyone, I hope everyone's having a great start to their week. I'm back here again to share another fun activity. This activity is super colorful. This activity is called Wonderful Water. We're going to be looking at comparing and exploring physical properties. Let's get started. Some of the materials you will need are a paintbrush, a cup of water, a blank piece of paper, paper towels, markers, and it's optional to use a spray bottle with this activity. To get started, ask your child to color with markers on a paper towel. Allow your child to get creative and draw pictures, letters, numbers, and even just explore with different colors. Next, you're going to have your child dip the paintbrush into some water and paint water over his or her drawings on the paper towel. You and your child will start to see the paper towel absorbing the water and watching as the color disperses. This is a great opportunity to prompt your child to talk about what he or she sees by asking open-ended questions like, what happens to the color after we paint over it with water? Allow your child to explore and continue painting over different areas of the paper towel with water. Children are born investigators. Curiosity compels them to experiment with objects they use every day. This naturally leads to comparing how different materials behave. When children make comparisons, they learn about the physical properties of different materials. This builds their thinking and reasoning skills. Once your child has completed painting water over his or her drawings on the paper towel, you can then assist your child, if needed, to place one end of the paper towel in the cup of water. Watch and observe with your child the water that crawls up the paper towel. You can then ask your child more open-ended questions. Why do you think the water goes up when it usually runs down? You can then talk about that the water rushes in to cling to the cellulose molecules. This is the same way plants get water up from their roots. So when we water our plants outside, the soil then sucks up and absorbs the water in through the roots and up to the plant. This is a great comparison to make with your child while you're doing this activity outside. These hands-on experiences help children add new knowledge about the world they live in. This step is optional. If you do have an empty spray bottle that's completely cleaned out, you can add a little bit of water, have your child draw some pictures or drawings or letters on the paper towel as well, and then allow your child to explore spraying water onto the paper towel, and you'll also see the water absorb and the colors disperse again. This opportunity just allows for more conversations to talk about the different ways that the ink is spreading. And then it also encourages fine motor skills to squeeze the bottle using muscles in his or her hands. To extend the activity, you can try the same thing with regular paper. Have your child draw on a regular piece of paper and then take one end of the paper and dip it into the cup of water again. See if the water crawls up faster on either the paper towel or the piece of paper. Talk about your child the different comparisons he or she notices between the two. You can even write down and document. So, some other areas of development that this activity encompasses are language. When your child explores, they often spontaneously describe what they observe. They will also ask why questions about what they see, so making observations and explaining or talking about them. Social emotional. Painting can be messy, even when using plain water. Introducing specific rules about how and where to use materials prepares children to paint with less mess. And motor, as children gain better control holding a paintbrush or markers, they will be able to make the marks they intend. Drawings will progress from scribbles to recognizable figures. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little activity, and I can't wait to put together another video next week. Bye guys, have a great week!